Although quite daunting, difficult and stressful at first, after only a few months, self-improvement becomes quite easy. It becomes easier through the routines that you create and through the mindset that you change and with the new rules that you set for yourself for the things that you should be doing and shouldn't be doing. It sounds like a good thing that it becomes so easy that it's nearly automated and you don't really need to think about it and it all feels like it's going to come together by itself. But there is one self-improvement trap that you can fall into if you're not aware or careful enough. And the exact trap that I'm talking about is the principle of when you get closer to achieving a thing or being able to do something, it becomes infinitely more easy to procrastinate on it. Which means that the more competent you get and the more better you get at doing things, in a way the more likely you are to slip up because they nearly become too easy. And you can just leave them off to the side and say that you'll do them soon or do them later and then never get around to it. This has certainly happened to me back when I wouldn't even have realised such a thing. Back when I started to get into dropshipping, I ended up buying a course, and the course was quite in depth and explained nearly everything that I needed to know about dropshipping and how to create a store of any product that I choose. And so I had this course. And how long do you think it took me to get around to watching all of it, taking down the required notes, and actually creating a dropshipping store? Well, truthfully, I opened the course and watched a bit of it quite soon after I bought it. But then the next time I got around to watching it again and taking notes was 3 months later. And the idea for this video came up when I had the self-awareness of catching myself nearly wanting to give in to this procrastination of being so close to something that I can put it off to the side. So an idea popped into my head a few weeks ago that I could go onto Reddit and see the people who post some of their problems on Reddit, so then I could reach out to them privately, talk to them a bit, and then offer my coaching services. And I did end up trying it, but I came to the conclusion that it wasn't yet time to do that. So I will come back to it later, but that's besides the point. But when I had the idea of doing that, and everything came into place of how exactly I would do it, I felt at peace. I felt at peace because I didn't have to think about how I would do it and any questions surrounding it. I knew my exact plan and exactly what I would do. And with knowing that, I felt like, okay, I know exactly what to do, and so I can put it off to the side while I do some other things. And I realised it's so easily done that I put it off to the side, exactly what I'm saying. And it's the exact same thing that happened back when I tried to set up that dropshipping store. It's like if I asked you to adhere to doing a walk for 20 minutes every day for 30 days, and while you do that, also do 50 push-ups every single day for 30 days. Now I imagine you're a disciplined enough man to be able to do both of those things. But when it comes down to it and you need to complete this 30-day challenge, you will very, very likely have done better with the activity that takes more effort. Because with a walk, you would probably enjoy going out at a certain time of day. And because it is a bigger ask for your effort and time, you will just want to get it over and done with so you don't need to think about it anymore. But the push-ups are easy in relation to that. You could do 50 push-ups anywhere at any time. And so because they're so easy, it's so easy to say that I need to do 50 push-ups now, but I'll do them later because I can do them anytime I choose to. And that is exactly how this self-improvement trap can manifest itself so easily. And not only in actions and habits that you will start doing, it is especially dangerous with the habits that you have been doing and want to keep doing. Because in my experience, I have stopped meditating and journaling and being mindful far too many times. I don't know if it's just me, but after doing it for some amount of time, it feels less important. And the times when I do remember to do them, I always say that, oh, I can do them later, and then forget to do them. But everything that I have described can only really happen to the man who isn't really disciplined. Because realistically, being disciplined means that when you think to do something, you need to go do it now and not procrastinate on it. And if you see one of your t-shirts on the floor in your bedroom, you're going to pick it up immediately and put it in the correct place. You shouldn't leave it for a few hours and then pick it up. That isn't really disciplined and it's not building your discipline. And so it means that the perfect antidote to this self-improvement trap that makes the actions and habits that are so easy to do, so easy to procrastinate on. And so you build your discipline with the everyday actions that you take, the actions that go towards the work that you love doing so much, the everyday habits that build you up into a better man, and the small everyday actions that you don't always think about, but are also crucially important. So make sure you stick to the everyday habits that are so important and that keep proving this self-image of yourself as a real masculine, productive, disciplined man. And through having ruthless adherence to those everyday small actions and habits, you build your discipline and you become immune to any sort of self-improvement traps or any urges of being lazy or procrastinating or not doing the work when you know you need to do the work. Click and watch this video right now. Put in enough time and attention because that will make anything into reality.